After I helped Trish Walker move her stuff to what will be the future Avengers Towers, me and Celine started having sex a lot every day like we used to, and of course Mystique joined in, and since Magneto ended up marrying another young woman soon as Mystique went with me, he didn't ask her to come back, so Mystique stayed with me and I often enjoyed her company, and she can literally transform her body into anyone, and she can even become a biological man, which is crazy. And Celine had sex with me so much that she got severely pregnant, and since I have the technology and robots in my Avengers Towers, I delivered all our babies with the help of all the human androids I recently created, and I made both male and female androids, and they can even procreate and have sex with humans, meaning they can have sex and also have children, and since they are true artificial intelligence, they also feel human emotions, and Mystique for some reason often enjoyed having sex with the android men I created. And yes, I also created beautiful female androids too, and then I started thinking, if I really have all the powers of God, doesn't that mean that I could travel to other multiverses too? And then I thought to myself I was to go to the DC universe next and shack up with Raven from the DC universe, you know, beautiful Raven, also Trigon's daughter. I always wanted to have sex with Raven from the DC universe just to see if she's as wonderful as I believe she is sexually. And then right after, I helped Tony Stark deal with Ivan Vanko, otherwise known as Whiplash whatever, and Justin Hammer, which all that was easy by the way, thanks to Tony Stark being more powerful. That guy wasn't going to be nothing but a minor inconvenience at best, and with me helping Tony Stark, and it was also much easier and more simple because I'm a genius with super intelligence, and Tony Stark is also a genius, and he also has the powers of the perfect golden century, which means he also has a super brain like me, but I'm a bit different from Tony Stark. I literally have what's called the God brain of infinity, which means I have infinite knowledge and infinite experience along with infinite intelligence, all thanks to the Infinity Force and the Phoenix Force inside me. And then I heard that Logan finally married Silverfox if they weren't already married, despite Sabretooth's objections, and I heard that Sabretooth even threatened Silverfox by saying, and I'm quoting Sabretooth, he said, if you ever cheat on my brother with another man or you betray him again, I'll kill you. And that's what Sabretooth said to Silverfox, and needless to say, Logan got a little upset that day after Sabretooth said that, but they fought it out and Wolverine nearly killed his brother Sabretooth again, and this time it was Logan that said, I'm disappointed Victor, and then he stomped on Sabretooth's claws and they broke like glass, and then Victor screamed like Logan did in X-Men Origins Wolverine, and then Logan picked up Victor and he said, call it even Stevens for what you did to me all those years ago. And then Logan threw Victor Creed into oncoming traffic and he got hit by a big diesel truck just like he did to Logan years ago, and then Logan ran over to check on Victor Creed to see if he was still alive, and then Logan said yes, he's still breathing, and then he picked up Victor and took him to his house where Logan chained Victor Creed to his adamantium bed, and his chains are also adamantium thanks to me. And then Victor said, Logan, you fuck, let me out of here. And then Logan said, not until you calm down. And then Victor got very angry and he said, our father used to chain me up in his basement, you little shit, you know I hate being chained up. And then Logan said, you brought it on yourself, and I was just getting you back for what you did to me years ago. And the thing about is the kid gave me a parting gift. You remember James Gray, right? You know, the one that helped the Brotherhood of Mutants out and he smashed your fridge. Well, he gave me and Silverfox a parting gift, and you will find out about it soon enough. And then Victor said, Logan, you better let me out of these chains, you little fucker. And then Logan said, not yet but soon. And then he pat Sabretooth on the head and he said, good dog. And then when Victor tried to bite Logan, he smacked him, and then Victor screamed, you little bastard, Logan, you better let me the fuck out of here or I swear to God I'm going to murder you in your sleep. And then Silverfox said, your brother is an asshole. And then Victor said, I heard that. Fuck you bitch. And then Lady Deathstrike walked in and said, oh Victor, how are you my love? And then Victor said, please get me out of these chains honey. And then as usual Lady Deathstrike always helps Sabretooth because she loves him, and then Sabretooth said, help me kill these assholes. And then Logan waited for Victor to get loose, and then he asked Victor, do you want something to eat and drink? And then Victor asked Logan, what the fuck is going on here?